Alright, today's goal, try to figure out how to be different. Let's go. So far, one way I figured out to be different, walk around with the camera pointing at you. A lot of people will stare, but what can you do? You gotta be you. About to get going for today's vlog. If you guys haven't, swing on over and check out yesterday's vlog. If you remember, yesterday we discussed the person who has the idea is important, but the one who capitalized on the idea is the one who makes the largest impact. Highlight Thomas Edison and how he actually wasn't the one who invented the light bulb, someone else did. But great talk, had fun doing it. Hope you guys swing on over, hang out for a little bit more. Like I said, today's vlog is about to go live. Today we'll be discussing how important it is for us as individuals and as businesses to be different, to stand out, to be different than our competitors. All right, guys. Starting to look good over here. I think we might have found a spot. I think so. What's up, everybody? Here. Alright. That sounds about right. All ready to go here. Alright, finally live. Oh man, it was a long journey to this point. Super excited to get started. Alright, so as I discussed earlier today, the whole goal was to figure out how to be different and why that's important. Well, if we think about it from a business standpoint, we need to stand out as a business. We need to be different. We can't just be looking to those who came before us, the incumbents in that industry, and say, you know what they did to get them here, we need to follow those same steps because it worked for them. Well, it doesn't work that way. We can't do that. What worked for them was at that period of time. Times have changed, and so do we. Not only that, we can't just be focused on what every other competitor is doing and try to emulate them. Say, oh, you know, that's working for them, let's try to do that as well. Because then how are we going to differentiate ourselves? How are we going to stand out as a business? And to stand out, to be different, that doesn't just mean coming out with a new logo or creating a new product. It's got to be deeper. It's got to be more than that. We need to be different. We need to stand out in the way that we engage our customers, in the way that we create and then deliver that product to our customers, in the way we shape everything that we do around a bigger purpose, larger than just making money. Because when we do that, not only do our customers buy something larger than just our product or service, our employees buy into something larger than just making a paycheck. They're working towards that bigger purpose. One company that I think has really stood out, really said, you know what everyone else is doing, we want to do something different. That's Southwest Airlines. One of the co-founders, Keller, really understood from the very beginning that the number one driving force for his company being successful was gonna be the people. You get the right people on the bus and the wrong people off right away. Well, how did he do that? How did he differentiate himself from all the other airlines that had been doing this far before him? Well, like I said, he focused on the people. From the employee standpoint, if you were gonna work for Southwest Airlines, you were gonna get one of the greatest benefit packages that you could have, showing that as a company they cared deeply for their customers, but it went far beyond that. They decided early on that profit sharing was the way in which they could better make each one of their employees feel as though that they weren't working for a company, but that this was their company that they were working for. And Keller articulated that there would be many times where an employee would call out another employee saying, hey, you weren't working as hard as you could. You're taking away from my paycheck. Because we're profit sharing, because we all share in the dividends, each interaction that we make as employees is making a huge difference. Now they feel like they're a part of something bigger. They buy into that. Not only that, Southwest Airlines showed care for their employees in times of struggle. There are many times where there might be an illness or a death in the family, and Southwest Airlines paid for their employees as well as their family members to fly to specific areas so that the family could be together in these times of need. It is simple things like this that Keller believed would differentiate himself from other businesses because of the way in which he took care of his employees. And he knew that would bleed over into the customers. Not only that, Keller felt that he could provide a better, more efficient product to the customers. How could he do that? Well, for so long, all the incumbents in his industry were using the hub and spoke method of taking care of their airplanes. They had many different airplanes to take care of, many different models. So they felt that it was most beneficial for them to have one specific area, one specific hub, and then spokes off of that in all different areas. So when that specific plane needed to be serviced, they would leave from the hub and come back to the hub. Well, what Keller and Southwest Airlines believed is that this was so inefficient. The fact that you could only be serviced in one specific area, you're flying all over the place, but you're only serviced here. Well, he felt that he could do it better. But he knew that having a multitude of different planes was going to be hard because then you had different mechanics, different areas. So what they did is they concentrated on one specific thing. I know we talked about this earlier. You need to concentrate on what you're best at. What's your differentiating factor? What's your value proposition to your customers? And one of them that Southwest Airlines provided from the very beginning was focusing just on one plane. They started with a 737, only got models of that, realizing that they only needed one specific type of mechanic who could deal with that. They did away with first class and business class. They had only the same type of seats, knowing exactly the monetizing value of each seat, of each customer sitting in those seats. And because of that, they didn't have to have the hub and spoke anymore. They could have their plane serviced wherever they were because they differentiated themselves from their competitors, not doing just what everyone else did. And then what happened? Well, they're able to pass that savings on to the customer. And you can see that in how inexpensive the flights are. There are so many different ways that we can differentiate ourselves from our competitors, but the most important thing is that we're making sure that we're different. We need to make sure that we're different in the way that we market. Let's not do just what everyone else is doing. Let's make sure that we create ads that draw attention. Whoa, that's different. That's not like everyone else in that industry. If everyone else is just doing something online, well, then maybe we need to do some sort of mail thing. We need to flip the script. Just because everyone else has changed to something, we maybe need to go the opposite direction. It's like the old saying, if 9 of 10 people say one thing, even if we ourselves believe that that's the best thing to do, we need to argue for that opposite side. As the 10th person, we need to play the devil's advocate, because if everyone else is doing something, then from a marketing standpoint, we're not standing out because we're doing it just the same. We need to stand out and be different in the way that we engage our customers. Not just asking for them to follow us or to buy a product from us. We need to lend a helping hand first. Before we ask for something, we need to give them help. We need to take the time to engage them by looking at their profiles, looking at the specific individual that they are, maybe the content that they've created, the content that they're sharing, certain individuals of friends that they follow often, because then we can better direct message that individual, better get to know him or her, and then ask them specific questions, not an auto message about them. And in doing so, we can start to build a relationship with this customer instead of trying to just hit everyone at once. Granted, we only have so much time in the day, but we need to make sure that the time we use, we engage our customers efficiently so that we're not just looking for a one-time purchase, we're looking for a lifelong relationship. Because when we get that from our customers, when we get that, not only do we have a lifelong purchaser, we have a lifelong referrer as well. We need to stand out and be different, just like Southwest Airlines, just like Herb Kelleher did. Like Coco Chanel once famously said, in order to be irreplaceable, you have to be different. And we all want to be irreplaceable, not only as individuals, but as businesses. Why is your customers buying from you? Why? You need to give them a reason. You need to stand out. You need to be different. If you have any questions on exactly how to be different, whether you're a personal brand starting off, a new business starting off, or maybe you're trying to just change the current business that you have. You wish that you had more following. You wish you had more people coming in the door. You wish you had more people talking about you. Well, message me over at Clayton J. Jensen. I would love to help you. I would love to help you figure out how you can be different, how you can stand out. Remember, it's not about us. It's not about what we want. It's about our customers and how we can provide them the greatest value, just like Southwest Airlines did. Let's understand our value proposition, our differentiating factor, and let's provide that to our customers. We can do that. We can do that if we do it together. But let's make sure we're standing out and we're being different. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. Thanks for coming along for the journey. Hope to see you guys over here tomorrow. And as always, until then, you guys spread joy, love, and peace. Peace, everybody. Ahoo! I just got done just enjoying the scenery a little bit. Man, that was fun. It is fun being different. Ahoo! Man, those birds are awesome in the background. Are you kidding me? Gosh, it's beautiful here. Life is awesome. Really excited. Tomorrow we'll be discussing, it's not about being better, it's about doing it together. Look, we're all competitive, we got competitive sides, there's nothing bad about that. But let's make sure we don't allow that to stop us from working together, from co-branding, because when we do so, we can make this world a better place. I'm getting hungry. I think it might be time for some lunch, especially after all that shooting. What to get? I figured out where to go. Yep. Sweet. Taco Bell, yo. Oh yeah, food time. Thanks, brother. Take it easy. Yes, got the Taco Bell in hand. Cannot wait. Woohoo! just getting back. Today's vlog was fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Swing on over to YouTube. Check it out. We find out today, you gotta be different. Doesn't matter what you do, you just gotta be different. Peace, everybody.